this says solve for x, leave your answer in exact form. Then state if your answer is rational or irrational. So we want to solve for x. Remember, when we solve for x, our job is to isolate the variable, which just means get x by itself. Right now it says x squared. If I'm going to solve for x, I have to get rid of the square. And we always get rid of things by doing inverse operations or opposite operations. And the opposite of squaring is square rooting. So I'm going to square root both sides. And the reason I do that is because squares and square roots cancel. So those would cancel, leaving me with just x. And then I'm going to go to my calculator and I'm going to type in the square root of 961. That equals 31. Now, something that I'm kicking myself for not mentioning if you've watched the other videos, every time you take a square root, there is a positive and a negative answer. So your calculator just tells you positive 31, but you have to know that negative 31 also works. So this has two answers. It could be, and you could write it with a plus or minus sign, or you could write it out like x equals 31 and x equals negative 31. There are two answers. All right, and then we have to tell if it's rational or irrational. Well, irrational means it doesn't end or it doesn't repeat, but this doesn't, so this has to be rational.